Oh, that's what's up. There we go. What's up, Rez? Put you in.
What
What's
up?
up, Rez?
How are you, brother?
I'm good, my brother. Welcome to Hip Hop Nation TV, South Africa.
Salute.
Salute, 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 salute. So how's your day been?
Amazing. Great day, man. Beta testing podcast that we're about to reveal soon and some other stuff. What's up, everybody? I see people hopping in, man. Thanks for
Yeah,
joining.
yeah, yeah, yeah. That's what's up.
Thank
That's
you
what's
all
up.
for
Welcome,
joining.
welcome, guys.
What
Shout
up,
out,
Vish?
guys. You guys are,
I see Vish up
yeah,
in
yeah.
here. Miko, hi.
That's
Yeah,
what's
man.
up.
So,
That's what's up.
where you calling from, man? Where you at? Where?
I'm from Johannesburg,
Oh,
South Africa.
Joburg. Okay, South
Yeah,
Africa. Diz
yeah, yeah.
Rose, Digi, what up, my peoples?
That's what's up. You should come sometime.
I've been. It's been a while.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
For
been a
sure,
while.
for sure.
I was damn. It's been years, bro. But yeah, I went. I loved it, man. I love Cape Town, Joburg.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
was supposed to eat the goat head. I didn't get a chance to eat it, so when I go back, I want the goat. Yeah, trying to eat
That's
that.
what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up.
What up,
But anyway, man.
everybody?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Can you hear me?
What up, Nikki? How you doing, crazy lady? Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, for sure, man. I just wanted to ask, man, for us, the youngsters, man, because we started listening to you maybe like at a later stage. Um, just tell us about yourself, like you growing up in Carson, California.
Yeah, man.
How was that like?
I always claim both. I was raised by my grandmother in Watts, but we always lived in Carson, so I give them both. I'm the C. Arson Watts baby. But yeah, Carson is just a suburb, middle class. They used to call it the Rich Crips. Long Beach and Compton people called it the Rich Crips.
Yeah,
But I lived in a blood neighborhood, which is the Patch, which would go on to become the Patchwork Studio of Atlanta.
yeah,
Dismos could attest to that. So you know what I'm saying. And we I got into the hip hop as a culture. I got
yeah,
into I was late getting into hip hop. I was just more running around the streets because I didn't have no brothers. But once I really started listening to the lyrics and hip hop, like the the NWAs and the Rakims and the Big Daddy Kanes and the Nas's and Tupacs, and like it just
yeah,
inspired me, big puns. So yeah, that's when I got motivated to actually try to write, try to rhyme, and then
yeah,
the rest is a journey. What's up, Jay? The Wild Child is in the building,
for
man.
sure,
Salute.
for
Milk
sure, for
Bone,
sure.
my brother.
Much love, California. So yeah, so looking at your name, like Rez Kez, you named after yourself after an Ethiopian emperor. Like,
Yes.
that's deep. What inspired you to do that?
Uh, I couldn't come up with a name for myself, honestly. It was
Yeah,
that, or so initially, I was gonna be MC Cereal. Because I just
yeah.
I ate a lot of cereal. I was spoiled, so my mama would always let me eat. So one year I ate all pancakes all year. Then it was waffles all year. Then it was French toast.
Yeah,
Then it was cereal, like for dinner, for lunch. I was like, maybe I'll be MC Cereal because I eat a lot of cereal. I didn't have no idea. What up, Lily?
yeah,
um, yeah, and then I actually went to Shakey's Pizza. It was our family would go eat pizza every once in a while, like kind of after church type stuff. My
yeah,
grandmother,
yeah,
and my mom and whatever. And the Shakey's Pizza, it was Black History Month, so it was around this time. And there was a poster of, like, great people, and Dismos call me Raisin, but that ain't where it's from. People always think the Raisin is the Razzcast. It's not. It
Yeah,
was an Ethiopian king. He was Ras Kaz. He was John the Fourth. I'm John the Fourth. So
yeah,
like Rastafari. So it would be more
yeah,
Rasta. It's Ras Kaz. But
yeah,
because I'm not a Rasta, I
yeah,
figured I would interpret it more like an LA person and put the twang on it. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna be Razzcast because we
yeah,
we
yeah.
kind of country LA dudes. We put a little country twang on everything. So that's what it was. I thank you, Kenny. Kenny Lida, show love. Thanks for. I'm glad I could inspire, man. Appreciate you.
That's what's up. Much love. So, I mean, fast forward, then your one of the tracks that got like you on the spot was the Trick or Treat, right? Was it the one for the sauce or whatever?
You are going deep, brother. Wow. Well, my housemate Julio in the building.
Yeah,
um, yeah, man. Ironically, the first is one of the first songs that I ever that came out
yeah,
was
yeah,
it's
yeah,
probably the second. No, I think that's the first thing I ever did that actually became a record, a vinyl. So that was
yeah,
Battle Cat. Thanks to Battle Cat and Box.
yeah,
Box had a record deal,
yeah,
and he put us on a feature record, and it was called Trick or Treat. So it was
yeah,
produced by Battle Cat featuring Box, and I rhymed on it.
yeah, yeah.
After five in the building, the legend, the great what man, man, Jimmy in the building, man. Salute. You know what I'm saying?
Salute.
Yeah, yeah. Eric Kubici. Wow. Shit, all my friends are in here. That's Big Bro though,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Mr. Mr. Roseman, Mr. Henchman. So shouts out to Jimmy, man. Good to have you back on the block and back out in civilization. Salute. Salute to Mr. Henchman. Salute.
For sure, for sure. So, I remember, if I'm not mistaken, were you signed by your friend or the guy from an NFL or something like that? I don't know
Yeah.
if it was a friend or
Yeah. My basically Patchwork Studios
yeah,
was the neighborhood that we lived in was called the Patch in Carson.
yeah,
Uh, when he went off to play, he got drafted and played for the Atlanta Falcons. So
yeah,
and then I did a whole bunch of dumb shit and went to jail. So I went to jail,
yeah,
juvenile hall. When I came out, Curtis, who now owns Patchworks,
yeah,
suggested like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Like, you a dope rapper. B got this money from NFL. He's making a shitload of
yeah,
money,
yeah,
and he suggested that we kind of join forces. And so that's what happened is that
yeah,
our friend Curtis, who Curtis is my first of all, he's like a very critical hip hop head. What's
yeah,
up, HQM? Salute. Yeah, so he's the first person I ever heard my demo, my friend Curtis.
yeah,
So he's
yeah,
such a critic. I always knew if he liked something, it was dope. Like he was a hip
yeah,
hop, like arrogant critic, criticize if it ain't dope, he don't fuck with it. So
yeah,
I snuck my demo in one day, and Curtis heard it and was like, he was like, "Who this nigga?" And I was like, "Oh, some new nigga. He's from the East Coast or something." I was trying to throw him off, and then Curtis heard the music,
yeah,
and by about 3 songs in, Curtis was like, "Man, whoever the fuck this is dope." And then I was like, "It's me." He's like, "You lying, bitch. You lying, nigga." And I was like, "No, nigga, it's me." And then he tripped out. And from there on, we were kids. We were about 15 or something like that. I was about 15.
yeah,
My biggest fan is my homeboy Curtis. He owns Patchworks. And it was really
yeah.
his idea to think with Bob Whitfield, who was older than us, that was playing for the Atlanta Falcons. And that was the journey. Yeah.
That's amazing. That's amazing. So, with Solo on Ice, wow,
Mm-hmm.
that's amazing. Cause I remember, was it like after, was it written after somebody from the Black Panther Party?
Yeah. Eldridge Cleaver wrote the original book called Soul on Ice. And
Yeah, wow,
it's an ill book. I always encourage people to read that book. I mean, it inspired me personally. My
yeah,
mother
yeah,
gave me that book amongst some other books
Yeah.
when I was in jail. So when I was in juvenile hall, or
Yeah.
yeah, I think I was in juvenile hall, and then I went off to CYA, California Youth Authority. But when I was in
Yeah.
juvenile hall, my
Yeah.
mom brought me that book, and
Yeah.
it's out of all the books that she brought me, that one really resonated with me, and it just inspired me. Uh, I didn't, I had no idea I was, gonna ever get a chance to make an album or record an album. I just thought, oh
Yeah.
man, thank you, Kenny, I appreciate you. Yeah, I just never thought, I didn't know. I figured, when young, I figured my life is over. I done fucked up, and whatever.
Yeah.
Any music making plans, that's a wrap. But
Yeah.
then I got out, and I was able to, I knew that if I ever had a chance to say something, it was gonna be inspired by that book, because it kind of gave me a different perspective while I was, younger and fucking up a little
Yeah.
bit, messing up.
Yeah. Because I saw with even with the track Nature of the Dread, that was like similar to the ISIS paper books that the who
Exactly.
was that
Well, I read the
lady?
ISIS paper book.
Yeah,
Yeah, of
yeah,
course, I
yeah.
read the ISIS
Francis
papers.
Chris.
Francis
That
Cress.
that was that
So
was that
yeah.
was that was a very controversial song. And how was that like? I mean, at the time, like the
What up,
90s
Ma?
and everything.
Uh, I wrote the song for myself.
Yeah,
My mother, I played it for her.
yeah,
Pardon self. I wrote the song for myself. I made it.
yeah,
I wrote it and planned on putting it on my second album. I did not want to put it on
yeah.
my first album because I already knew I was gonna piss some powerful people off. And then my mom, what up, Sandy? How you doing? Hey, what up? It's been a while. Yeah, man. After it was on my demo. So
Yeah,
when I went to the record labels, when I went to Def Jam, when I went to
yeah,
uh, Def American, which was Rick Rubin, when I went to Priority Records, they already heard
yeah,
that song. They knew the
yeah,
song existed. Um, and so, but I didn't really plan on putting it on the first album. I was gonna put it
yeah,
on what would have been
yeah,
Nation. That was kind of the
yeah,
plan. But then we had some label. There was some tension between me and the production company.
yeah,
Uh, my mother felt like the song was very important, and we didn't know what was going to happen if I'd ever get a chance to make a second album.
yeah,
So what I did was I just decided to bite the bullet and put it on the first album because I didn't know if I'd get a chance to make a second album. And so
yeah,
that's basically why Nature of the Threat is on the first album. Again, I knew I was gonna piss off some powerful people,
yeah,
and so I probably shouldn't put it on the first album. But you do what you do, and let the chips fall
yeah.
where they may.
True, 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 true. Plus, I mean, you even had Coolio on that
On that
album,
album,
because
yeah.
that's like the OG, and then To You being the new era. Plus, I mean, you came at a time around the Tupacs in WA. How was that like?
Oh man, being a fly on that wall is what I call boredom. I was around,
Yeah,
although I was younger, I was not a factor like that. But I was around with Pun and and
yeah,
and 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 Pac's alive and Biggie's alive, and what up, Kia? How you doing? Yeah, man, just to be not only alive, that I was, working on my stuff, and that those people knew my name and thought I was
yeah,
talented. So
yeah,
that's, for me, I always look at that as like a lot of artists, I watch a lot of artists, they'll do songs, they'll be like, you know what I'm saying, me and Pac and whatever, me and so and so. And it's like, bro, you never
yeah,
even met some of these people. Like, it's good you showing
mm,
love, but you kind of fronting like you had a rapport with
yeah,
these people. And so for me, I
yeah,
always feel very blessed that, I'm not saying we was best friends and no shit like that, but I sat and drank. I drank with Pun. I drank Hennessy. I would pull it out of my back pocket like a little pint of Hennessy, and it's
yeah,
just
yeah,
Pun busting a rhyme and just drinking. Salute the Divine Style
yeah,
always. Rest in peace, Kalani.
yeah, yeah,
Farrakhan is in the building. Salute, bro. So yeah, man, to have that journey when you 17, 18 with
yeah,
icons, people that game changers in this culture. You know what I'm saying? Again, to some still alive, some rest in peace. I was able to break bread with some of the greatest, man, and that's something nobody could take from me. Though I always say this to people. I say like a lot of people talk about people they never met, and I
Yeah.
feel like I'm blessed that I can talk about people that know my name. You know what I'm saying?
Whoa.
Like some people
Whoa.
run around and like gossip about Jay-Z or so and so or Drake or Kanye. I'm
Yeah.
like, I'm blessed to be able to mind my own business, but those people know my name. If I walk by, I'm not saying we best friends again, but at least I'm blessed enough that because of my talent, they know who I am
Yeah.
because I
Yeah.
I, I worked on my talent. I care about the skill set.
Yeah. Plus, I mean, with Assassination, that was like you had Dre on it, and Mac 10, and even
Mm-hmm.
RZA. I mean,
RZA, yeah,
whoa,
man.
whoa.
Twista, Corrupt, yeah, man. Even
Yeah.
I've had records since then with Snoop Dogg and CeeLo, and
Yeah.
I've worked, I've worked with a lot of incredible, talented people. I'm just blessed for that.
Yeah. 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 I mean, even with the Assassination, you were also controversial with RZA's song, the song you did with RZA at the end.
The end.
Yo.
Yeah. Thought it was. I
So
don't know.
so
Oh yeah, yeah. People got mad at me for that. Yeah, I remember.
is that probably why you had a lot of trouble with the record
With my
labels?
record label,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't
yeah,
know. Hey man, probably, but I can neither confirm nor deny that. What's up, Shelly
yeah,
Lynn? How
yeah,
you doing? Yeah,
yeah, yeah,
Booyah, of course, Carson's finest, Booyah Tribe. Yeah,
yeah,
man, I don't know. I like some of my friends in this industry have said Nature the Threat sealed your fate. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, like I don't know because I wasn't in that room if a decision was made. They just did what they
yeah,
did.
yeah,
I know that my company didn't really market me well or whatever, but
yeah,
it was still fun. Yo yo. So yeah,
yeah,
end of the day, um, nobody, people can only slow you up, but they can't stop you from doing whatever you're supposed to do. So I always look at it like that,
so have
whatever.
you ever felt like the pressure of maybe trying to be more commercial because of being probably blackballed because of making those type of songs?
There was nothing I was gonna do if you blackballed. What was I gonna do? Like to
Yeah,
unget
yeah,
black. I mean, I try to explain that to people. Like I got Kaepernick before Kaepernick.
yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? And he still wasn't able to play. All that
yeah,
shit, it didn't matter what he did. He could go train and work out and throw the
yeah,
football far. If they got
yeah,
it out for you and they don't, what up, Bear? That's my brother. You know what I'm saying?
for sure.
So we live in a system where somebody kind of controls what you see. The
Yeah,
algorithm, you can blame it on the magical algorithm. It's probably one
yeah,
white boy that say, I like that or I don't like that. Let's get real.
yeah,
Niggas is bullshit. If somebody wants your shit on YouTube right now, they can make you go viral, bro. Stop it.
true.
Stop it. Everybody be talking all this magical bullshit. It ain't the algorithm is fucking
Yeah,
power, money, and a white nigga that own it. Whoever own it gonna decide who wins, bro. That's how life works. Whoever owns it decides who wins. Period. So
yeah,
if
but
we don't own our industry, if we don't own the music industry, how can we really decide who gets a chance to be heard? How do
yeah,
we don't even own BET? So how do we decide what artists get to
damn.
perform on BET?
Yeah,
Black entertainment is not owned by black people.
yeah, true that, true that, true
That
that, true
part.
that. Yeah, I think a lot of things need to be decentralized at this moment because
Well, I mean, I just say it like this, man. I'm gonna give a comparison, and it's yeah, fuck it. So, uh, Jewish television is not owned by Nazis.
yeah,
Black entertainment television
no,
is not owned by
it's it.
black people. Owned
Yeah,
by people that may not be Nazis, but they don't really care about. They don't have black people's interests at heart.
true, true,
You understand what I'm saying?
true.
So we
Yeah,
gotta,
I feel you.
until we take some responsibility in our own community and start owning our own shit, then yeah, what do we expect?
Yeah, yeah, because they're not just not it's even also here in Africa they've got so much control with
Yeah,
our resources, especially like in my country here. like
Yeah,
the
I know. I
time
mean,
under the pole and stuff.
I've been there, brother. So
You've been there.
I
Yeah,
have
yeah,
been to
yeah,
Joburg and
yeah,
and watching who got and then
yeah.
the colors. Just there's a lot of broken stuff in
Tension.
South Africa. The mentality
Yeah,
up there, broken, colonialism, leftover, lingering mentality there. So
yeah,
none of us are out the blue. None of us
yeah, yeah.
are out the blue. You're right, Shelly, man. Yeah, we got to unite across the world. Hmm.
For
But
sure, for sure, for sure.
you know, we don't. You just called it. We don't own our resources. We
Yeah,
haven't collectively put our resources together here in the States, and we're
yeah,
diaspora children, just like a Dominican, a Puerto Rican, or whatever,
yeah,
whatever, a Jamaican. But even at
yeah,
home, it's like we look at y'all like, come on, man, y'all get it together. We the motherfuckers that's 5,000 miles away, but if y'all can't get it
yeah.
together, like God,
It's tough. Yeah,
you
yeah,
know.
yeah.
And
Cause
I
like,
swear, I
cause
watch it. They more concerned about a Afrikaans farmer than they are about the starving other people around the Afrikaans farmer.
exactly,
Now,
exactly.
why is it
Cause
he
like,
got all this fucking land and can farm, and then these different tribes can't even walk over here, can't be over here. So we're dealing with some bullshit. And I always say at least let's get the elephants out the room. It may make people uncomfortable, but we need to start talking about this shit a little more often. We ain't got to talk about it
yeah,
all the time, but we need to talk about
yeah,
it more than we have, because a lot of times we're just distracted with wanting to have these party songs. That's the reason why I don't make a lot of party music,
yeah,
because that partying is a distraction. That still don't solve your problems.
yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? People like to hear party
True.
music because they don't want to deal with reality outside.
Yeah,
And so I felt like I personally had a responsibility to let's talk about some real shit. It's fun. Getting drunk, getting
mm,
pussy, throw the money in the sky. All that shit is super fun. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
But
yeah.
that don't solve our people's condition. And what if
True.
that's all Malcolm X and Martin Luther King said? Yeah, let's go to the club. You
Yeah. That
feel
would
me?
be weird. Yeah,
Oh, what a bitch is
yeah,
that? I'm Martin Luther King. I don't care. I had a dream that I got
yeah,
some pussy. I had a dream I was popping through with money in the sky. Nigga, that don't solve shit. The fuck you
yeah.
talking about? Oh, what up,
Is,
Absol? Salute.
is that what
Absol in the
inspired you
building, man.
to
CR's finest, man. That's what we talk about. Salute to my bro.
yeah, much love. Is that what
Yes,
inspired you
sir.
to do Solo Nights too? Cause man, yo,
You know what? I'm glad you asked that question, man. My inspiration for Solo Nights 2 is two parts. I never really planned on doing a second part of anything,
yeah,
um, especially not that particular album. Uh,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
but I was trying to work on another album. And as I was
yeah,
making these records, I think it might even been like around my sons, around Coach Contra, playing them shit,
yeah,
and kind of us realizing like this don't sound like whatever album you're trying to make. This is some solo night shit. So it was
yeah,
basically where I was at spiritually, emotionally, mentally. I was already writing whatever beats I was picking, whatever themes I was coming up with. It was something else. So I was fighting it. Basically, I was fighting myself, trying to make something that I wasn't ready to make. I was ready to make Solo Nights 2. And once I realized that, then I just focused in and finished the project off. But also, the second reason why I did Solo Nights 2 is because Pac will never be able to make a part two. You understand what I'm saying?
true,
Biggie, Pun, Nipsey. Nipsey won't even be able
yeah,
to celebrate the 10-year anniversary of his album. You understand?
yeah,
And so that's a
yeah,
heartbreaking thing. It's not a happy thing. I'm saying it sadly. So some
yeah,
of our most amazing Big L, even some shit.
yeah,
What these young brothers? Oh man, the brother that got killed out here in LA. It's a
yeah.
lot of
Took
young
off,
MCs. They'll never even celebrate the 5th anniversary of their album, and that's heartbreaking,
man.
right? I'm
Yeah,
blessed enough that I could celebrate 15 years of an album. Just
yeah,
that is an
yeah,
accomplishment in rap nowadays.
yeah,
Niggas is
yeah,
ODing, or niggas getting their head peeled off, or niggas
yeah,
telling and going to jail for a long time. Kilroy in the building. So the
yeah,
fact that I'm of sound mind and body, I'm free on the streets. I'm not strung out on some shit. I can
yeah,
celebrate just surviving for me. I may not
yeah,
get the big concert and TV and people show up and show me the love of tens of thousands of people or a million people following me, but I made it. And I'm gonna
yeah,
celebrate me. I'll celebrate
yeah.
myself. And so I'm blessed.
That's what's up.
I'm blessed to have made it 25 years doing what I love to do thanks to hip hop.
Yeah, yeah,
You know what I mean? And
yeah,
so and if I live another 25 years, I'm gonna do part
yeah,
three because I will have seen some other shit.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's
That's the
what's up.
bar. The real bar is surviving. Because what the fuck is fucking being on this planet? I mean, no disrespect. People pass and it's gonna happen. We all gonna go. But some people,
Yeah,
it's just sad to watch all that talent or that good human being like make one mistake that cost them and they gone and they out of here and they, you know,
yeah,
I said it in a song where I said, we got martyrs, but what about the daughters with no fathers? You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like I don't really want to be a martyr at this point. My career's been martyred. They fucking blackballed
True.
me for the longest. I still spit these bars, but
Yeah,
but I want to be alive to see change and help foment change
yeah,
and celebrate. The journey. I'm able to do that, and that's to answer your question. That's why it's a two-parter of why it's Solo Nights 2. It came innately, and I'm happy to celebrate it after 25 years. That I learned something. It was for me to juxtapose. Did I get anything 25 years later? Do I agree with the things I wrote 25 years later? And that was the interesting part.
wow, 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 wow. I mean, just looking at, I mean, the artists not living for long. Do you think maybe even us as hip hop fans or the hip hop community, we are responsible for that because we pressure our artists to live. We expect them to live a certain lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe they seek validation or something.
That's we all have a responsibility, right? What up, Six Man? Salute. Um, Demar, that's my brother too.
Yeah,
Um, I would say, I would say we all play a part. It takes a village to raise a child. It takes a team to make a song.
yeah,
Um, this is a hip hop community. Uh, I think there's some outrageous expectations nowadays for what an artist is supposed to look like or a rapper is
yeah,
supposed to look like. Uh, uh, Even young dudes. Like I was talking about this to a friend of mine. Uh, I was thinking about the fact that when maybe even 20 years ago, all you needed was like one chain. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like
yeah,
2005, you just needed one chain, right?
yeah.
And then maybe one watch. Niggas got like two rollies on. Niggas got 15. So now, you know what I mean? Like we used to complain because the shoes, the Jordan cost like 150. These niggas shoes be
Yeah,
like $500 for the new drop. Like it's
yeah,
hard keeping up for these young boys. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah,
it's like we pushed the not the talent bar, but we put the shit you gotta have bar out the
mm,
roof. You know
yeah,
what I mean? So
yeah,
so I'm like, nigga, if I'm 17 in high school and every girl looking at me to fucking do this and have two rollies and like, nigga, you are gonna have to kill somebody. You're gonna have to rob some banks. You got to sell some
yeah,
crack. You got to do
yeah,
something. So,
yeah,
like, they have raised the materialistic bar out of the range of most people getting it. So you gotta be a dope dealer or you gotta be a jacker of the dope dealer. Or you
yeah,
gonna credit card scam or something. You know what I mean? So that's where we're at. We fuck these little niggas up. I'm saying we collectively, the 55 to the 40-year-old niggas, that's the parents and the grandparents of these little niggas. We did this shit. We gotta take some responsibility that we fucked
yeah,
these niggas up. I didn't do it.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? But I'm
yeah,
part of that. I'm part of that class. I'm part of that graduation class of niggas, man. Yeah.
yeah.
Niggas ain't trying
Oh,
to even have a jump shop. I hear you. Niggas is selling meth and they ain't selling rock. These niggas selling meth, then they doing the meth too. These niggas then it's cut the fentanyl, then they get a bad batch, then they get dead, bro. Nigga, it's ugly right now. So, we just made it unrealistic for these new artists and trying to keep that kind of lifestyle. I mean, think about it. We got shit called drill music where niggas is really like, I'm gonna kill a nigga and then rhyme about it, which is a self snitch. That ain't smart.
yeah, yeah.
Trying to tell niggas like, don't do that, my nigga. Don't murk a nigga and tell on yourself. You
Tough,
can't get
yeah.
on the gram and talk about the nigga. Yeah, and niggas is like keeping this skit when keeping it real goes wrong. Yeah, this is keeping it real goes wrong. These niggas really out here drilling, then really out here telling on themselves. Then talk about a
Yeah.
rat, nigga. You ratted on yourself on your
Tough.
songs.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
was at
because I mean,
McDonald's Wednesday night. Hit that nigga. What nigga? You better no. No, 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 no. So
true.
we got we fucked up the game, man. We are bro. The bro got hit. God bless the dead. The bro was on the live, dissing Nipsey or whatever. He was an Inglewood brother, and then niggas just
Yeah,
pulled up on him on his live, bro. Like you can't do that stuff. It ain't. The president can die. So any of us niggas should know better than that. Ain't nobody made
yeah,
out of Teflon. You can't get shot, nigga, and keep making it. Stop with the shenanigans. Niggas that went too far trying to trend. Niggas a troll to trend. Niggas a pop too much shit to trend. Niggas that tell way too much truth to trend. Niggas a lie to trend. Niggas a suck a
yeah,
dick to trend. Niggas is just out of control to get attention. Attention starved. You know what I mean? So it's crazy.
yeah, 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 yeah. But do you think there's something missing with trying to deal with, is there something that we can do with the development of artists from a young age and then protect them in the community?
I
Maybe
I think
because I mean,
we need to protect and create outlets, but there is a responsibility again. Like an artist can only do what an artist can do. Like if you don't support that artist, I used to always say this to people, man, and I don't want this to come back about me. It's not about me. It's just about
yeah,
any talent. It's just a plant. If you don't go support that art, but then you'll go. It's easy to support Kanye. He's got 40, whatever. He's 20 million people to support him. I find that people
yeah,
support the people that don't need support and they never support the people that need support because everybody's
yeah,
trying to do the shit that everybody already like. They don't support the thing that's up and coming that needs the support. And
yeah,
so if you're rewarding bad behavior, what do you think people are going to do to get a reward?
yeah.
Um,
Uh,
I don't have that answer completely, but what up, Sad and Salute? I'm just trying to throw it out there that, we tend to collectively, the chick on the gram, I want to look at it with the body and the titties, and then she got her OnlyFans, you know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Right.
yeah,
Look, my man Lamont just said it. They chase what's popular already. So if you keep rewarding what that somebody being innovative and creative, you're not giving them those opportunities to be heard, then you kind of force everybody down the same funnel where it's like, well, if I'm a chick, I gotta do a dance and make sure a little challenge and make sure the titty is out. And if I'm a nigga, I gotta
yeah,
put this burner out and put on that show. So you ain't when somebody like dude, I've watched people a dude put his sister through college and
yeah,
you know he don't get no, what I'm saying, because they didn't have no father or whatever the story is.
yeah,
He get his money and
yeah,
he go put his sister through college. That don't get no likes. But if a nigga go give some no disrespect, but some chick he just met at a strip club a bag, niggas act like that's a win. Values
yeah,
fucked up. Collectively,
yeah,
our
yeah,
values is fucked up.
yeah,
And again, it's a lot of escapism. People don't want to deal with the reality. I said this a long time ago. I said in all these drill records, I said um, all these killing records, all you know what I'm saying, with you let the ratchet, you let the stick hit them, da 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 da. I said if you took out nigga and said white man, see what would happen. How many of them songs would never play again?
Yeah. True that. True that. True that.
We
Because
always talk about how much we kill each other. We ain't never talked about defending, women from rape or you know what I'm saying, or defending our own people from police beating the shit out of us and murdering us in the streets, niggas. But niggas will talk, and everybody love it up in the club about how many times I want to shoot a nigga because he stepped on my shoe, so I shot him. He walked in and he had on blue, so I shot him. You know, niggas is real good at killing each other, bro. Scared to death when your real oppressor beating your ass. That's all I'm saying. Shout out to my homie
true,
Jamal Jackson. Yeah.
for sure. I mean, speaking of that, you sing a hip hop head.
You know, they don't give you, my father said this, they don't give you a manual. So, you make your mistakes, it's a journey.
Yeah.
The one thing I told Raz and Taj from the beginning was learn from my successes and learn from my failures. I don't have the
Yeah.
answers, and I'm out here trying to get my shit together, trying to get my bag together, and trying to make money to protect y'all niggas. So
Yeah.
I'm out here. What's up, Savannah? Hey, what's up with you? So that's all you really can do sometimes is just try to lead by example as best you can. I wish I did everything right, and I wish I had puffy money to give my kids and give my
Yeah.
mother. You know what I'm saying? I do. Of
Yeah.
course, I wish I had that kind of money. I didn't get there yet. We don't know what the future holds. But I
Yeah.
try. What I did try to do is show them who I am as a human being with my successes and my failures. And I feel like one thing that inspires me is, as scary as it was that those fellas went and went after the same thing. So journalists salute. Um, that they're shining at it, and so
Mm.
I'm super excited about their journey. And the one thing I tell Coach Contra, and I mean this for all of them, is when I started this journey of music, I didn't have anybody. It was my
Yeah.
mother and my father. Nobody had ever done this job, this business, entertainment. My
Yeah.
father's
Yeah.
LAPD. My mother worked for the city of Los Angeles. They
Yeah.
also go get an education and go work for the city. Not no dream the dream and nigga you gonna rap and tap. That was never gonna be a fucking idea. And so to have um, to have to start from zero. My friends were my brothers and my experts. We were learning together, bumping our head against brick walls. The Battle Cats, shouts out West Coast Creations. But now, the same thing. What I told their mother, Tidra, once I had made my mistakes. I'm like, well, look, learn from my successes and my failures. So now I have an expertise. I've been doing this. Their mother has expertise. My sister, Tiffany Austin, is a jazz singer. She graduated Berkeley Law, top 5 law school. What up, Jay Wex?
Wow.
So
That's
now with my
amazing.
sons and any other people that join our family and our team, we have all this family wealth, whether it's information, it may not be money, but it's information, it's
Yeah.
experience. And
Yeah.
so those are the things that I look what up, Gazelle? Yeah, that's shouts out to my that's the I ain't gonna say all that. Anyway, say out to my kid, Jai. Anyway, that's my terrorist. I got a little
Yeah.
terrorist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I was talking about Coach Condra anyway, so yeah, and then I got a little nigga, the terrorist.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, man, it's that thing. Is like everything I wasn't able to get it financially, I hope that I'm able to give them mentally through experience, through what I'm saying, giving them bars. So and then we keep passing out on. It's all well.
Yeah.
The album I did right before Soul on Ice 2
Yeah.
is really it's really an extension of Soul on Ice 2. It's the pre Soul on Ice 2. The album is
Yeah. Yeah.
called
Yeah.
IP. It's called Intellectual Property, and I really wrote
Property.
that
Yeah.
song to my kids
Yeah.
because whether I have a lot of money or not, I'm gonna tell you some real fucked up shit that's gonna happen. Probably, no matter what I sell, if I didn't sell another record today, if I go do something stupid and get killed, some nigga blam me out. I jump off a roof. Niggas will buy your record, and I have quadruple my motherfucking follows right now. People suck.
Yeah.
Niggas is groupies. Niggas. All of a sudden now everybody care. I watch people do that for Jay Dilla. I watched people do that for
Yeah.
everybody that die. All of a sudden you give a fuck. Now you want to play my song. You didn't give a fuck
Yeah.
about me when I was alive. you give a fuck because niggas is like uh, 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 voyeurs. You like seeing death and destruction. You support that. It's fucked up how our people are. So
Yeah.
when I was writing IP, I was thinking, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna make money for my family no matter what because I'm gonna die. And when I
Yeah.
die, then you'll care. Nas and so on. So no disrespect to Nas. I'm not saying Nas, but I'm just saying the Kanye, oh, that was my man, you know what I'm saying? I miss him so much. And
Yeah.
then the numbers go up. And then that's so good. And then he sure didn't fucking come to my show. Somebody said it. They said somebody said people will travel miles to visit your death, but won't
Yeah.
walk across the street to support you.
Yeah.
And it's true,
True.
especially in this music shit. Um, So yeah, again, to answer that question, I'm constantly aware of my mortality, and I'm also aware of my riches, and I'm rich here. I'm rich here.
Yep.
I got a heart. I
Yep.
got a smart brain.
Yep.
I got bars. I'm
Intellectual
rich here
property.
with this pen, and so that's going to turn into wealth for my children, no matter what happens today,
Yeah.
tomorrow. So I'm already walking through confident, like I won already. There's
Yeah.
nothing you can take from me. My kids is gonna get this bread, and then then whoever the fuck is popping, then oh man, nigga Tupac died, Nipsey died, niggas he never liked, they got songs with him. I miss you, Nipsey, cause okay,
Yeah.
all right, kids get some money. But I told my mom, if you put me on a song with a bitch ass nigga I don't like, I'ma haunt you. I told my mom
Yeah.
that. Don't put me on those songs with no niggas that wasn't the homies. Nigga, fuck these niggas. You don't help me here, fuck you afterwards.
Yeah.
That part.
That's what's up.
What up,
But
Rocky
I
Jack?
mean, yeah, I mean, but looking at also those collaborative album like Golden Child with DJ Premier, and then also like to Barmageddon with you doing with Kendrick Lamar and stuff like that. Because like now, like it's like you paving the way for Kendrick. Because like at the time with the West Coast, it was you guys. How is that like? I mean,
Oh man, we all do our part. I think we all that I think misses sometimes a little bit on the West Coast. I think we don't know how to it's just hard to give props to each other, which
yeah,
I was even raised that way, like, because the first thing the LA dude is gonna be like, but men in general, especially American black men, we'd be like, I ain't no groupie or nothing, but your shit dope. Like, bro, I know you're not a groupie, so I know how we are, man. It's really hard sometimes for us to
yeah,
show, support and appreciation to people that man paved the way for us, or that
yeah,
inspired us. And what I've tried to
yeah,
do to disarm that is just to show love and tell people like, man, that was really dope, man, and I love what you're doing. So instead of being anti, I'm trying to be proactive about, whoever those MCs are,
yeah,
whether it's a dude or older OG, what I'm
yeah,
saying? I like to always just tell them, like, yo, and because they, older homies inspire me, and then some new dudes come out and do some shit. I'm like, or pick a record or say, and we all learn from each other. Steel sharpens steel. It don't matter which blade was older
yeah,
or newer. So I just that's what I've been trying to do is I know I've inspired a lot of West Coast MCs. I know I've inspired Detroit MCs. Royce will tell you that. He's going to tell you all the time.
yeah,
Royce 5'9" is going to tell
yeah,
you,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
me and
Respect
him
on you.
brought Razzcast solo nights and we rap like Razzcast for a year. That don't make him any
Yeah,
less of a great MC. It just means he gave me my credit, which is nice
yeah,
because a lot of
yeah,
times people won't get. And credit is kind of, just giving somebody their credit sometimes goes a long way. Um, you know, we appreciate that. I appreciate somebody who I look up to that's gotten to a pinnacle or did something amazing. Say, you dope, man, because that's what Pun did. Man,
yeah,
just like I remember him just being super nice, man, and just one time just saying, uh, he was just like Raz, and I'm young, and I bought these albums. I'm a Pun fan, and he
yeah,
was just like, man, you wanna go have a drink, and I'm just like. Me? Like, nigga, you Pun, nigga. What? Like
yeah,
I remember
yeah,
for him to just be human and show me some love, man, that shit go a long way. I ended up telling
yeah.
his son that, you know what I'm saying? Chris Rivers, and I
Chris
told him,
Rivers, yeah,
yeah, incredible MC, and it was great to be able to tell him, man, your father made such an impact not only as an MC but even as a human, man. He treated me with dignity and respect, and I just told him, like, I want to always offer that to you. You know what I'm saying? Your father it was very impactful at the age I was and where I was at in my journey. And I want to make sure that I send that out to you. You know what I'm saying? That you know what I'm saying? Because your father helped me at that age, and you may or may not, you don't need it from me, but I just want to offer it to you because it's love, and and giving that credit from his father and applying that credit to him, that's his wealth. You know what I'm saying? That was his father's IP that I
yeah,
got. You know what I'm saying? That's some
yeah,
intellectual property from his father that Chris could cash in on, whether if he wants to or not. But
yeah,
it's already there. That he has.
yeah,
In the bank, he got bread in the bank in my heart. You understand what I'm saying? Based
yeah,
on his father.
for
And
sure,
so my friends are
for sure.
realizing that, the Coast Contras, they like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Like Pop, Battle Cat, you know what I'm saying? He saw us, and Battle Cat, he hit me like, yo, I saw your son at the, in Crenshaw and Whoopie Wham. And yeah, it's that equity because the love is there and, the support. And I just think we could do a lot more of that, building each other up. I know it's competition. And so what a lot of MCs do is that they don't like to mention other rappers because they feel like it might mess up their business model. Like, oh, I don't want to promote him. That's bad business. And they tell you, they're
Yeah,
like, Pepsi don't promote Coca-Cola. I'm like, I get it, man. I get the branding thing, but some people, share some love. We can all coexist. There's enough money and enough shine for all of us, actually.
yeah,
I
yeah,
think, but that's all. Like individually, I take notice of the people that purposely try to sweep me under a rug, and obviously, I'll return the favor. I will never mention you again. There's certain people you'll never get me to mention. Like we're gonna play that game, then if the table's turned, then I would never mention you again. It's like the 50 Cent
yeah,
Ja Rule thing. I would 50 Cent you.
yeah, yeah. It was dope. 'Cause I think it's a common problem with the black community everywhere, I guess. Especially like even here at home, like because I felt like we weren't giving the OGs here in my country also that kind of love. But like
Right.
I can't remember who said it. Like someone was saying it's only in hip hop where we don't give respect to the older artists. You know what I'm saying? Like if you look at rock music and other genres of music, they give a lot of respect to that. Um,
Yeah, we got
but
trained that, man. They trained us
yeah,
to do that, and it's one of the saddest things is like, trust me, a race car driver knows all the race car drivers. Guitar player know all the guitar players. The
yeah,
drummer, like literally in rap is the only one to be like, oh, he old. Like nobody's telling Dolly Parton she can't sing anymore. It's
exactly.
just and I'm gonna tell you the truth. A old executive, an old rich white guy started that, and then niggas started repeating it, and we got to stop repeating like puppets what our slave masters tell us.
Yeah,
They
that's
don't
what's
do it
up.
to their own, but now we started talking about he old or he ain't relevant. The fuck, like those are not even terms that we use. And like I'm telling you for a fact, New Yorkers didn't even say that was hot. That was executive. That term hot. Oh, that's hot.
Yeah,
Think about it. That's a pair. Oh my God, that's so hot. That's not a nigga thing to say.
mm,
So what
that's
happened was execs would say, we used to argue, oh, that shit whack, maybe Vanilla Ice or whatever song, like that shit whack. And they'd be like, well, it's hot. It's Billboard. It's on the Billboard, so it's hot. It's still hot. It's hot with a bullet. That's a Billboard thing. That's reading some white man shit.
yeah,
And so it took from the white exec to the white owner of the companies, then it trickled down to the executives that were black and brown. Oh, it's hot. And then the artists that would succeed started saying it. Well, fuck it. Maybe I sold out. My shit corny, but I'm selling. So I'm hot. That's my excuse for making whack music. I'm hot. I'm selling, so it don't matter. And then the niggas got out here in the streets and the fans started talking about it and talking about old and hot and relevant. Stupid shit that nobody else would ever say about any other business. Niggas, the golf niggas don't disrespect they OGs. You want to learn from them.
Yeah,
Kobe wouldn't have been Kobe. LeBron wouldn't have been LeBron if he was talking about, oh, Michael Jordan, old nigga, he old, he irrelevant. Sounds stupid as fuck.
yeah. True that, true that, true that.
Salute to Lupe,
Um,
man. Lupe in the building, man. That's great.
shout out, shout out. So, yo, are you planning on doing anything new? Because I saw you did a track with DJ Views and Ty Phoenix. I had both of them a couple of months ago on the interviews.
Oh yeah, man. My next album is we shooting the video now. So
Yeah,
shit, the people that are here, I hope you check for the next album is the Gutter Project. It's Guttr,
yeah,
Gutter, and that
yeah.
is me, Havoc from Mob Deep,
Whoa,
and RJ Payne. So
whoa, whoa,
we're
whoa.
dropping the first
Okay.
single probably in about a month. And the first single is called Roll Call. And I won't unveil who's on the song featuring, but the album's crazy. So yeah,
Yeah,
we coming with that Mob Deep energy. Yeah,
woo,
all completely produced by Havoc from Mob Deep.
yeah,
So that's what's next, and we about to come get niggas. Yeah, yes sir, Eric.
yeah.
Guttr. Back this up with these
That's amazing. That's amazing. So,
bars and these ugly.
so yeah, man. Because I saw you were performing on the weekend. I think I spoke to your manager and you were busy and stuff like that on Saturday. Are there still any more performances, man? So,
Yeah,
for people to look out.
yeah. Well, thanks to Jizza, salute Wu Tang. Jizza brought me out
Yeah,
uh, the other night, so yeah, I had to head out and go to the Jizza show. Shouts out to my homeboy Patrick and Tony and West Coast Creations. They performed. They brought out Tash from the Licks, and then Jizza brought me out, so I rocked out.
yeah.
And I'll be heading to Europe. So yeah, in Garden Grove,
Whoa.
and I'll be heading to Europe at the end of the month. So we're going to London, going to Amsterdam, going to
Yeah,
Spain. Hopefully we get to Germany, and yeah, we got a couple of weeks out there, and then I come back here because we got to shoot another video, and then
yeah,
hopefully I'll go back because I know Onyx and Havoc are going out separately, and I'll hopefully, hey promoters, if you out there, nigga, I want to go. I want to go on either the Onyx on their tour, go on Havoc tour. So
yeah.
y'all hook it up. I'm coming back out. And then, hey man, I'm trying to get back to Joburg, man. What's good? Promoters, South
Definitely,
Africa.
man.
You need some
Yeah,
Razzie
yeah,
Cassie, man.
yeah. For sure, for sure. We definitely should plan on that. Because I spoke with Ty. I spoke with Rusty Chugs, they want to come this
Yes.
side. So, yeah, let's see what we can do.
Yeah, I want to run out with Jux, man. That sounds like fun, man. You know what I'm saying? Me and Jux need to go
Yeah,
run around and go rock and roll. But
for sure,
yo,
for sure.
I have to.
But
Man, it's been a blessing. I got to head to the studio. I don't want to.
peace, peace,
I
peace.
don't want to be
Yo,
that guy. But
just,
thank you for having me, King.
peace. Just leave them your social media handles to reach you.
Oh yeah, I'm easy. RAS_KASS. We got a lot of shit coming. Salute to y'all, Hip Hop Nation TV. Thank you so much. South
Thanks,
Africa,
much love,
stand
Rez.
up. Let's get after it.
For
And
sure.
I'm coming for all the colored girls with the gray eyes. I'm gonna knock their pockets off. And the Indian girls, you know what it is. One
Cape
love.
Town.
Peace.
Cape Town, you heard that? Peace, dog. Yo, guys, that was fun. That was fun. That was fun. JV, what's up? Eric, Joseph, um, everybody, thanks for coming up and thanks for watching our show. You're speaking to Piero, aka Ecliptic. I'm also an artist. So yeah, this is Hip Hop Nation TV South Africa from the south side of Johannesburg to be more specific, guys. I want to thank you guys for watching our shows. So yeah, guys, you can catch all our other previous shows with Ty Phoenix, Rusty Chucks. There's so many other artists, even Punchline and Illustrated Chaos. So yeah, guys, we'll definitely announce more interviews coming. Just not sure about the dates. So please, yeah, do stay in touch and do check our Instagram account, Hip Hop Nation TV. I'm also available on Facebook, even on Twitter. It's at Hip Hop Nation TV 1. So yeah, I'll definitely make you guys aware of anything that's coming on all our platforms. For those that want to support us, you can support us on our Buy Me a Coffee account. You can check that on our biography. So yeah, I really appreciate you guys for being here. Shout out to you guys. I see I got a request, maybe. Yeah. All right. Peace, guys. Much love. I'm out.